Welcome to Rizvi's e-learning channel.
Hello students, today we are going to know about how to create tables in HTML. We have previously, in the previous video, we have learned about creating lists in HTML. So table is also very important part in HTML to organize the data that we are going to present in the page. तो हम यहाँ पर आज सीखेंगे कि HTML में हम लोग टेबल कैसे बनाते हैं. वर्ड में टेबल बनाना बहुत आसान है because there is a graphical option to create tables. You just have to drag the mouse or press some tab keys and the table is created. But here you have to create the table in manually. Okay, you want to tell HTML everything how you want to show your table like. तो हम सीखेंगे कि टेबल्स बनाने में कौन कौन से टैग्स यूज़ होते हैं और उनको बना के कुछ ट्राई करेंगे, कुछ एग्जांपल्स और डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ टेबल्स वी विल नो. ओके, HTML table allows web authors to arrange data like text. Okay, how you are going to start to create a table? We use the table tag, and inside the table tag we use the table row tag. This is used to create table row and TD is used to create table data cells. Okay, these three are the main tags that are used inside the table tag to create tables. Now we will see one example. So here example is starting point, you understand. Now inside the body tag we have created table, and in the table tag we have given attribute border is equal to 1 inside quotation. Okay, you can change this and you can see what it looks like if you want to increase or decrease this. Even you can reduce this to 0 and there will be no border. You can increase this to 3 and you will see a thicker border. Okay, so inside the table tag there is a TR tag, table row. So this is very important. How does a table look like? There is a table rows and these are the columns. एक चीज आपको ध्यान करनी है कि जब हम टेबल बनाते हैं तो टेबल में क्या होता है, रोज होती, नंबर ऑफ रोज, 1 रो, 2 रो, 3 रो, 4 रो, दीज आर द रोज. ओके, और कॉलम क्या होते हैं, 1 कॉलम, 2 कॉलम, 3 कॉलम, 4 कॉलम. दीज आर द फील्ड्स इनसाइड द टेबल. तो ये आपको ध्यान में रखना है कि आपको अगर रो बढ़ानी है तो यू हैव टू क्रिएट मोर TR टैग्स, एंड अगर आपको उसमें कॉलम्स ऐड करने हैं तो यू विल यूज TD टैग, नॉट TC. ओके, बिकॉज टू क्रिएट अ कॉलम यू हैव टू ऐड द डेटा सेल्स एंड डेटा सेल टैग इज TD. Now inside the table tag we have started a TR tag, and inside the TR tag we are going to create TD. This is the first row, first column, and we have written row 1 column 1 text inside this. You can write anything inside this column. We have written the name to identify this. You can write your name or anything that you like. And inside this TR tag there is another column, TD row 1 column 2. So this is column 2. Okay, now we are going to close the TR tag and open the second TR, row 2 and column 1. So this is row 1, this is row 2, this is column 1, column 2. Okay, identify it like this. So now we have created 2 rows and 2 columns. This is 2 by 2. This is called 2 by 2 table. You can add more tables, you can add more columns, and you can add more rows, and we will see doing changes further inside these programs to know how the table actually works. You can run this and use this example to start. Now if you want to add a heading in the table, like heading in the table, how you can add the heading? The heading tag is th tag. Okay, you can create a heading by adding the th tag. So now here is the table tag, border 1, table row open, table heading name. So now we have defined that this column is header tag. Okay, table header. So this will be in the center and it will be bold, in bold text. So there are two headings because there are two columns, column 1, column 2, and there are three rows, row 1, row 2, row 3. First row is header, two more rows are the contents. First row is this one. Now second row, Ramesh Raman and TD 5000. This is TD. This is column 2. TD first column, TD second column, and this is second row. And similarly third row. So you can see the example here as the output, and the table header tag has created the centralized bold text in the center. This is where you can create the headings inside the table. Now there is options in the HTML. If you want to add some space in between the cell columns and cell rows, if you want to increase the space between the columns and rows, then this is the way you can do it, by changing the cell padding and cell spacing options inside the table tag. So if you want to increase the space inside the table, then you can add the options inside the table by adding table border. This is already given. Cell padding is equal to 5, cell spacing is equal to 5, no comma is required, and then close the table tag. Now there all the rest is same. You can see that there is some extra space inside the table rows and table columns. Some space is more. You can add more. You can add 5 to 50, and you can see that a lot of space will be given inside the row. Col span and row span. So what is these options used for? Col span and row span. You will use col span attributes if you want to merge two or more columns inside the single row. So if you want to merge two columns, or we have merged all the three columns here and created one single column, you can use col span. And if you want to merge rows, then you will use row spans. How you can do this? I will show you one example. Table border 1, table row open, table header column 1, table header column 2, table header column 3. First table row is only heading 1, 2, 3. Okay, understand? Next table row is TD col span 2, row 1, cell 1. So now we have started the first row, and the first column will be col span 2, row span 2. So it is merging two rows and creating it as one, because we have given row span 2. Okay, now there is two more rows. The row 1 cell 2, row 1 cell 2, and row 1 cell 3. Okay, this is the way you can merge the cells. After this TR, because this cell is merged, there is no cell, it is already merged, so we will only need to put data in the row span 2 and row 2 column 2 and row 2 column 3, because row 1 is already merged. Row 1 is merged. And in the last row you can see here, this is the last row, table row, and we have created the table data cell, column span 3, row 3, cell 1. So when we create column span is equal to 3, then it will merge all the 3 into one column, and we have written the text row 3, cell 1. Okay, so this is only one single cell, not 3 cells. This is the way you can create the data inside the row spans. Now if you want to add some background colors in the table, you can do this by using the border color, and also you can BG color. Okay, you can change both border colors of the table and background color, means BG color of the table. You can change this inside the table tag only, like table border is equal to 1, border color, there is no space in border and color, it will be continuously written border color is equal to green, so border color will be green. You can change it from default, which is black, to any color, and space BG color, like background color of the table is equal to yellow, so it is yellow. You can change it to any other color. Rest of the columns is the same like previous. You can try these options also. Next is table height and table width. So table height and table width. If you want to increase the table height and table width of the tables, you can add this attributes inside the table border tag. Like here, all you have to do is to add the width and height options inside the table tag, and whatever the figures you will add, you will enter here, the table will respond accordingly. You can change these options, like it is written here 400, you can add here to 600 or 800, and you can see that these columns will be far more wider, and these rows and these columns will stretch upon. If you will reduce these settings, it will come back to the normal settings. You can give captions also. Caption is only a section that is written on top of the table. You can add captions, like here, after the table border width 100%, you can add percent in width or height in percent also. 100% width means the table will stretch to the full page size, and after that you can create a caption and close the caption tag. This is the caption. You can write anything in the top of the table. You don't have to create a table, because you can see this is not inside the table. Before you are creating a cell, before this you are creating a cell and you are merging it. If you don't want to do these things, you can simply create a caption and put the text, and it will be shown on top of the table. Here now you can give header and footer to the table, like I just said that you can create a cell, or if you don't want to create a cell, you can create captions. But if you want to put header and footer in the table, inside the table, then you can use these options, like here, table border T head, like T head is the table header. Okay, so whatever you will write, it will come on the table header, and you can close the table header. You have to merge the cells so that it will be in the main of the, it will be a combined single cell. And you can create a footer like tfoot to create a footer, and you will also be needing to col span, merge all the cells in the table and write the text that you want to show on the footer. So this is the output, this is the head of the table, then there are 4 cells, and later on this is the footer of the table like you want to create. You can try these yourself. So this was all about tables. I hope you understood these points and examples. Try these yourself and let me know in the comment. Till next time, thank you.